Are we live?
Keep pointing, keep pointing, keep pointing.
He's pushing at the public, yeah.
You want to say something?
I don't know if we're live yet.
Excuse me, I'm an ER doctor.
Oh, boy. Okay.
That's a lot of fucking people for a medic. That's a lot of media for a fucking medic.
All right. We are live in Washington Square Park, New York City. Lots of people here at a rally/protest after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. There's probably
Can we get a thumbs up to make sure the medics reach the person?
probably at
Can we
least
get a thumbs up in
what
the
would you
back?
what would you say? 1,000 people here, maybe more than that.
Yeah.
About 1,000 people here in Washington Square Park.
Yeah, she's in the center.
Somebody had a medical situation, so they're tending to that right now.
Thank you.
But there's speakers right in front of us.
We protect us, for real.
So
I'm almost done, and then I'll pass the mic over.
Jordan,
My body, our bodies,
smash the like button. Smash the like
my
button.
body, my business, bitch.
Share
My
this live
body,
stream.
my business, bitch. My body, my business, bitch. My body, my business, bitch. Exactly. Mic check. Mic check. We have never accepted restrictions on our bodies and our choices. This country needs to be rebuilt. This country is not safe. This country is stuck in a past life, and I will not accept what they are forcing upon us. We have never remained silent when these systems have proven to continuously fail us. We will fight. We will fight until they leave our bodies and rights alone. They may desire to move backwards, but we will always push forward together toward a better future for generations to come with frustration. I'm the president of Warriors in the Garden, Kiara Williams. Thank you. There's another medic needed on the other side over here. Can everyone point to where a medic is needed? Medics. Never mind, medics are not needed. They're saying that medics are not needed. My apology. Sorry. Okay.
Come on over.
Everybody is okay? Everybody all right?
We're a little squeezed here. What's your name?
We keep us safe.
My name is Ana Maria Archila. I'm a candidate for Lieutenant Governor of the state of New York.
No, we will be
Great.
marching.
Talk to me. Obviously, a terrible day for women,
We're just gonna hear
reproductive
from a
rights.
couple more fucking
At least 1,000
badass
people here.
speakers.
What's your first reaction
and
to
then we
this?
will be
Well,
marching.
I helped organize many of the protests against the nomination of Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court. I was one of the women
And
who
now we're
confronted
gonna hear
Senator
from
Jeff
Brooklyn
Flake in the
Victory.
elevator because
Not
I
from
understood
Brooklyn
that with
Victory.
Kavanaugh in the court, this day would come.
Okay, no,
I
no, we're
understood
not.
that with Kavanaugh in the court, we would roll back the decades of progress that women have made, that LGBTQ people
Oh, yeah,
have
Black
made,
Lives
that
Matter
workers have
activists. Here you
made,
go.
and this is what is happening. This moment requires people to show up on the streets like thousands
No
of people are
justice.
doing here to take care of
No
one another and to
justice.
demand of elected
No
officials to
justice.
stop doing the politics of business as usual and start
justice.
taking care of people right now.
Would you like to see President Biden do more?
need a medic over here.
What I see
We need a medic over here.
What I see is you have two senators who say they won't get rid of the filibuster.
arch on
He
the
didn't
north
say a
side,
word
we
about
need
that
a
today.
medic.
He could be pressuring them to vote to end the filibuster.
Please open up.
President Biden needs to remember that his job is to actually take care of people and take us in a direction of progress. What he has allowed mansion and cinema to be obstacles to an agenda that the people elected him to implement.
All right,
Now,
y'all.
in the state of New York, we also
everyone
need
to
to make
stay
sure that New
hydrated
York
and
becomes
safe out here,
a
so if you need
sanctuary
water, please
for
get to the
people
person
seeking
next to you.
abortion care
There's
in
people
New
also
York and from
distributing waters
the
all
people
across
who
the
are in
park.
26
We have to
states
protect each
that
other.
will
And
put
who
in place
keeps us
abortion
safe?
bans in the next few
Who
weeks.
keeps us safe?
What people are saying here is true. We
My
keep
name
us
is
safe,
Nicole Kiyazon.
but also we
I'm
must
23
demand
years
more.
old, and
Enough
I'm
with
an
the people who
activist and
tell us to
organizer
wait,
from Brooklyn,
that
New
this is
York.
not our time. Our time is now. Our time to demand a new type of elected official who is not just passive when people are suffering, not
I
just
stand
silent
here
when
today
people are suffering, not telling us that they're doing enough when they're doing nothing.
And heartbroken
You know, he's
at the fact that
Biden,
my rights
Pelosi, all them.
as a birthing
They basically said,
person
vote.
are under
If you
attack.
vote, we'll
And people that
make this
look
law.
like
But
me.
people did vote for them.
But make no mistake, I am not deterred. and I will
People
fight
did
like
vote
hell.
for them. I mean, you would have to elect 10 more Democratic senators to get a filibuster-proof majority.
It's so interesting.
Is voting enough?
In a country
Well,
that
our
claims to be
democracy is not
pro-choice,
working for people. Our
inanimate
democracy is
objects
very broken,
that
especially
harm
at the
people,
federal level.
such as
A
guns,
minority of
have
people,
more
a
rights
very
than
radical
birthing
minority, have
bodies.
taken control of the Supreme Court, and a radical minority have taken control of the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. So we need to make sure that in the states where people have more power in relationship to their government, that we are exercising that power. Unfortunately,
And it
these
is a
states,
shame.
this fight now goes back to the states.
It is a
In
shame.
the state of New York, the governor has
And
said
if
that
this
she did
country
enough on abortion. It is
was
not
so
true.
pro-life,
She could put in place protections
why the
that
hell
permanently
are our
enshrine the
schools
right to an
underfunded?
abortion in the state of New York. We need to make sure that the state of New York becomes a sanctuary for anyone who seeks
this
abortion care, a
country
destination
was
for
so
anyone who needs abortion
pro-life,
care, a place where people who are
Why
being
black and brown
persecuted
bodies
in their
being
states
murdered
can find
by the
safe
police
sanctuary
every
here.
single
There's a lot that we can do, and this is a moment of rage, but also this has to be a moment that
country
reminds
was
us
so
that
pro-life,
accepting crumbs
why are
is
black
just not an
trans
option
women dying
anymore.
at alarming rates,
What's your
and
name
no
again?
one seems to
My name is Ana Maria Archila.
Thank you. Okay. Sure.
This country
What's your name?
has shown us today
I'm a student. My
that
name
it
is Kapir.
not pro-life.
Kapir,
It
that's
is
my name. And
white supremacy.
I think that we're all rising up for abortion rights. We're all rising up for abortion rights. Hollywood was rising up for abortion rights. Pride
It
is
is
rising
up
up for
to
abortion
us.
rights. We're all in this together.
We all have
And
a
that's what I want to say.
responsibility
And my
right
name is
now.
Kapir, and I've been fighting
to
for
make a
abortion rights since I
decision
was 16 years old.
on what
and I'm
side of
17.
history
And I won't stop
we
fighting
want to
until
be
we
on.
have abortion rights.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you are silent amidst the times of oppression, you know what I'm about to say. You have chosen the side of the oppressors. And I, for one, will not be silent. We will not be silent.
Are you a student too?
We have
Talk to me about
the tools
this decision
right in front
and
of us.
how it makes you
Us.
feel as a young woman.
We have the
It makes
power.
me feel as a young woman
The
that
people
I don't
united will
matter,
never
and especially
be
as a
divided.
young black woman who is also part of the LGBTQ community, I need to fight for my rights because nobody else is going to do it for me. Because
White
everybody's
people.
here to fight for
This
our
is
rights. That's not
specifically
fair,
for
and
the
it's
white
not going to
people,
be
and I
just
need
until
y'all
we
to
make it
listen
just.
very carefully.
Period.
And what do you think?
What side
Basically, you have
of history will
there
you
was
align yourself with?
three old white men and
Will you align
white women
yourself
making
with
decisions
liberation?
that affect
Or will
mostly
you align
poor
yourself
black and
with
brown
white
women.
supremacy?
I personally believe that these old white bitches have no fucking social life. They have no means of what my life means. They don't give a
You
shit
have
about my
a
life. All they care
responsibility
about is
to
to have
redistribute that
have
generational
control over
wealth.
us. That's not fucking fair. I'm
That
not listening to
power
ugly
and privilege
bitches who don't
to
have no
ensure
fucking social
an
life
equitable
have dictate
present
who
and
I
future
am and what
for
I do with my
generations to
fucking
come.
body. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Katie.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So we know what we have to do.
And are you guys high school,
And before
college?
I go,
I'm in high school.
this is a very
When I
important
started
chant that
rising
we
up for
all
abortion
need right now
rights,
to
I
keep
was
our
16
spirits
years
up.
old.
And
And then
it's
I
called
moved on.
the Asada chant.
And then I'm now 17. I'm
So I'm
still
gonna say
fighting
it
for
3
abortion
times,
rights
and
because
each time
it
we get
can't.
louder,
It just
You're gonna
can't
repeat
stay
after
this
me.
way. I'm a girl,
It
and
is
I'm
our
becoming
duty
into a
to fight
woman.
for our
And when I
freedom.
become a woman, I want my future generations to have
It is our duty
like
to win.
options, especially abortion rights
We
options.
must
And we
love
can just
and
let it be
protect
like
each
that.
other.
We have to do something about this. And even
We
though
have
I'm going to be in
nothing to lose
college
but our
soon,
chains.
and then I'm going to grow up, I will still rise up for abortion rights.
This up.
And
It is our duty to fight for
President Biden and the Democratic Party are saying just vote. If we just vote, we could make Roe v. Wade a law of the land through Congress. You can't vote yet, but are Democrats doing enough on Roe v. Wade?
No, like we need to do more. And my generation will fight for rights for abortion rights. We will fight for abortion rights. And that's what I'm doing right now. I may not be an adult now, but when I become an adult, things will change.
What's your name again?
Kabir.
Thank you. Thank you. So, a lot of enraged young people. I've seen people that look
So,
like they're
everybody,
80
first of all,
80 to
to
90
keep
years old that
us
are out
safe.
here. There's
Medic
young people
over
out
there.
here. Older people are out.
Medic over there is a medic
really,
over there.
really
Thumbs up.
a lot
Okay.
of passion
So
here.
it sounds like it's really hot here. We're gonna get started very soon with the marching. But first of all, if you're feeling sick or thirsty, please drink some water. And if you don't have water, look around and ask someone around you for water. Because what? We keep us safe. We keep us safe. Next up, we're going to have Jimena Vergara, a comrade from Left Voice, who is from Mexico, who's going to talk a little bit about the struggle that is international for liberation.
Hi everyone,
That's funny.
my name is Jimena. I was born and raised in Mexico City. I am the daughter of a campesino father from the southern Mexican state of Guerrero and a Chilanga mother from Mexico City. I'm a revolutionary socialist, immigrant, and UPS worker. I had an illegal abortion in Mexico City when I was 17 years old. I'm happy to report that due to the massive feminist movement in Mexico, after years of struggle, they won the federal decriminalization of abortion. In Mexico and in the United States, we urgently need, though, a national law that makes abortion access free, safe, and accessible to all. Today, the Supreme Court and the GOP have declared war on us with the repeal of Roe v. Wade. They are not content with taking away our right to an abortion. They want to go for more. They have already been at war with our trans siblings, passing terrible bills to deny their rights in dozens of states. We have not fought back hard enough yet, but that ends today. Today, the federal right to an abortion was overturned. But abortion was never a full right in this country. The Democrats told us it would eventually become law. Well, that was clearly a lie. And now with a stroke of a pen, an absolutely anti-democratic Supreme Court has decided that people are not entitled to abortion. They want us to forget that Biden supported the Hyde Amendment. The Democrats are not our friends in this fight. Our friends are the workers at Starbucks, at Apple, at Amazon, at Chipotle, at Trader Joe's, who are fighting telling Jeff Bezos and other billionaires to unionize. Our friends in this fight are the Black, Latino, Palestinian, and immigrant communities all over New York. And all over this country who are organizing in their neighborhoods for affordable housing, against police brutality, and so much more. We have to say loudly, no more. No more of them using our rights and our dreams for their own electoral gain. We want a mass movement, independent of the Democratic Party, made up of unions, workers who are not unionized, community organizations, students, feminists, and everyone who feels a sense of rage and this attack on our bodily autonomy.
A lot of passion out here. At least 1,000 people, maybe more.
Folks, if we could strike for reproductive rights, wouldn't it be beautiful? Shouldn't we make the slogan that we always chant real? If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, we have already had some important experiences together in class struggle. We have already gone through the Black Lives Matter together that made us unified against racism and police brutality and take to the streets. And now, from the depths of the unorganized labor movement, a new generation is showing the way to get new unions and fight for our rights as workers, but also for these new organizations to fight for the rights of the oppressed. All this energy today, all our energy today has to build a tsunami. We must form a mass movement like the green wave that flooded Argentina, Colombia, and Mexico. Let the energy flood our streets as well. Free abortion, on demand, que sea ley. I said at the beginning that I am a socialist. I believe that together we must build a renewed, combative socialist feminism formed by workers and oppressed people. As part of this historic task, we invite everyone to join a new socialist feminist organization called Bread and Roses that will fight tooth and nail against capitalism, for feminism, and the rights of all oppressed people. As an anti-imperialist, class-independent, and socialist organization, we join our international group, Bani Rosas, a network that includes Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Uruguay, Costa Rica, Mexico, Brazil, France, and Germany, and the Spanish state. We believe that we need not only bread, but roses too. A couple of final thoughts, folks. I'm wondering, how many more rights do the capitalists and their politicians have to take away from us until we realize that we need a working class party in order to fight the imperialist state? We must break the shackles the Democrats imposed on us. We must fight for abortion rights and against this whole system that oppresses us with our methods and our demands. We fight for a society where all have access to bread and roses without exploitation and oppression. We fight for socialism, and the task of building this future begins now. Thank you.
Black lives! Black lives! Black lives! Black lives! Black lives! Black women! Black women! Black women! All 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 black women! I would love to call into the space Kim. Black Women's March. Show some love.
Hey
Welcome
folks,
her into the
remember
space,
to smash
please.
that like button, share this live stream. Status Coup. Super chats are very much appreciated. It is hot out.
My
It is
check?
crowded. Thank you for the
check?
support.
My check?
Press the like
Can I
button.
have your undivided attention, please? I'm going to keep it very quick. I know we've all been here for very long, and we want to get moving and we want to start marching, so I'm going to get straight to the point. I've heard a lot of people say that they are in complete disbelief. They cannot believe what has taken place today. They cannot believe the decision that has been made today. And to those people, I say, how long have you been asleep? There is absolutely no way, no reason why you should be shocked. There is no reason why you should expect anything different from the United States of America. This is America. This is who America has always been. And until we step up and decide to be the change, this is who America will always be. I want to be very clear about what it is that we are facing. We are stepping into an era in American history where women will have to travel for hundreds of miles, thousands of miles to seek free and safe abortions. But I would like to take you just a little bit deeper. If you are a woman, if you are a person with a womb who has money, this will be easy for you. If you live in the deep south and you need to get to New York, you can hop on a flight. The daughters of these men who sat there and made this decision can travel to New York or LA and get their abortion. But if you are a poor woman, if you are a woman of color, we know the women who will be disproportionately arrested and imprisoned for trying to have an abortion. And I am going to ask you a question that I have stood in this very park for 2 years and asked thousands and thousands of people in the Black Lives Matter movement. What are you willing to lose?